play with a pick or not to play with a pick? That is the question that I get asked a hell of a lot. Yeah, so like, yeah, for some reason a lot of you guys seem to be asking me, should I play with a pick or not? And I would say, firstly, it comes down to personal preference. Okie dokie. If you're playing in a punk band, a metal band, rock bands, types of rock, then a pick would be good for you because what a pick does is it brings out the sound. It brings out it makes the bass in the forefront rather than sitting back and sitting down with the drums more. It makes it less bassy. Yeah, it's kind of like it makes it more guitar-y in a way. It makes the sound a little bit more edgier, gives it more presence. It's like it's got a little bit more gain on it. So in those types of music where it's like it's out there and it's pushing, then it's good to use a pick. It's very much so. If you look at a lot of rock players, a lot of metal players, especially like whenever I pick up a pick, I immediately start playing Slayer and Dareside and stuff like that I was into as a kid when I was younger, and that's the only thing I do. Yeah, and I would definitely recommend it for those types of music. Jazz, blues, funk. You're gonna need the tone in this hand. You're gonna need that round bassier sound. You don't want it to be out there. You don't want it to be out front. You want it to be back, and it's more about groove and stuff like that. Okay, so with those, with that in mind, make your decision. Again, it comes down to personal preference. I keep on saying this, but we are completely individual, and there is no wrong or right way of doing it. Some people say you shouldn't play with a pick. When I want to play with a pick, I'm going to play with a pick. So yeah, go for it. But what I would recommend is when I was in Hot Buttered Muffin, we were playing a musical style called fudge, which is a mix of funk and grunge. So what I was doing was I was playing with a pick for the grungy stuff, and then I was going into funk, but I had the pick in my hand. So if I was slapping and popping, then the pick had to go, and so I was chucking picks out every time that I was playing, and I would go into the pit and people would pick it up, and that pick would be gone and I used to go for like about 20 picks in each gig. So in the end, I was like, oh my god, I'm going to keep on losing these picks. I've got to figure out a way of being able to make that transition. And so what I did was this. I'll be playing and then I'll just and pump right on the head and problem solved. True story. Did that for years. And anyway, it gave us that edge that we needed. And anyway, yeah. So play what you will, but mostly picks are used for bringing out the bass sound, and are used in musics like punk, metal, thrash metal, etc., rock, and yeah. So that's about it really. If you guys want me to cover a lesson on uses of a pick, on how we can, because I know many ways of doing it, and I figured out a way of playing with a pick and getting pops in there every now and again like this. Yeah, okay. I can cover a few lessons on that if you wish, but don't forget, if we're going to be using a pick and if we're going to be using chords, for example, and strumming them like a guitar, it's there's a lot of sonic stuff going on there, and there's a lot of sounds that we are filling. It's hard enough to incorporate bass chords into music anyway, because it's such a round sound. It takes up most of the sound, and to put the pick on the edge of that. To put the pick into the mix as well, it's going to really broaden the sound. So what we need to do is mess around with the settings right here, and there's ways I can show you to do that as well. So give us feedback, guys, and tell me if you would like me to see, now I'm addicted to the pick. What did you do to me? If you want me to cover some lessons of usage, then I shall so do that for you. Okay, anyway, hope you're all well. Sorry I didn't do this lesson through bass sound, but I picked up 4 of my leads to play, and none of them worked. It must be the cold or something, I don't know. It's very cold over here at the moment. Okay, excellent. So get back in contact with me if you want me to cover some more stuff and techniques of playing with the pick, guys. Take care, bye-bye.